Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for Friday, the 15th of January 2021. I'll get the year right this time, hopefully. It's so hard, isn't it, when we shift years to stop saying the old year that it is, but I'm going to try my hardest to shift into this year now in these videos. And so it's an energy update, meaning it could be about the energies we've got around now. You could be ahead of the game, you could be behind the game. It doesn't matter, it's not a race. So it could be about something you've just been through, something you're going through right now today, or something that you're about to go through. You take it as it resonates. If you'd like a private reading, you can come along to my website, behealing.com, for one of those to book in. So let's have a look. What are the energies for everybody today? I also do a daily show almost every day here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. It's at 7 a.m. Bangkok time. So come along to that sometime because I channel some more for the collective, and you can also get mini reads in there for donations as well, super chat and all of that stuff. So we've got tea ceremony today, which is about slowing down, doing things methodically, doing things consciously. You know when we get unconscious about things and we just start going through the motions and we might be rushing and stuff like that. Things can go wrong when we do that. It's when we're cooking and we're like that we chop our finger. Stuff goes wrong when we're not being conscious. This is calling today us into a consciousness, being aware of what we're doing and slowing right down to tea ceremony. That's what it's saying to me today. So just be aware of that while I get the tarot out for today. So let's see what is going on for everybody today. What have we got today? We've got the Hermit. So we could be staying at home. Weather. You might be able to hear the wind blowing. It's really windy here today as I'm recording this. But I just heard it could be a weather thing going on as well, that you might want to hermit away. For some, we too tend to get the conditions that are right for us personally. The universe orchestrates it all so that we've got the best conditions for whatever it is that we're going through. So sometimes these things do happen when we need to stay home. I know it does for me. Often when I just need a day off, a day to myself, a movie day, the weather joins in, it starts raining, and I'm like, yeah, this is great. This is just perfect weather for staying in and doing my own things. Like the universe helps me to make that decision, I feel that that's what's going on today. So you might need to hermit away. You might have needed to slow down and hermit away. Weren't necessarily making that decision for yourself, that self-loving decision for yourself. The universe steps in and helps you out with that too, to make it okay for you to make that decision. What else have we got? We're hermiting away today. I am going to get some qualifiers. I can't think of the word. I'm going to get other tarot cards out to clarify. Clarifiers. Okay, those are like 3 cards to find out more about that hermit. We've got the Magician. Awesome. Manifesting something. Right. Now I'm hearing a very clear message from this Magician here. When you're manifesting something, you have an idea, you hold on to that idea, you formulate it in your head and stuff like that, and then you start taking action, you get some inspiration to take action, you take the action, and then there's a period of waiting. Once you've taken the action, there's a period of waiting for the results to come through of it. That's what I'm feeling today, is it's the waiting for something that you're manifesting. So sometimes we can get impatient and think, I need to do more, and that would be that frenetic kind of doing too much energy, and it's like, no. You need to just wait now. Wait for the universe's response. A few weeks ago, I was talking about it's not your time to act now, it's your time to wait. If you were playing a game of chess with somebody, you don't just keep on taking moves. You want to wait for them to take the move. So whether that's somebody else or whether it's the universe, we've got that same energy. You're waiting. It's not a time to take action today. It's a time to wait for that reciprocation. Judgment here as well. Wow, 3 major arcanas out today. Judgment and awakening. Waking up to something. I need to get clarifiers out about that. I'm not hearing anything in particular. 6 of Swords, going out of choppy waters into the calmer waters now. Yes, and this is always a choice that we've got, like that tea ceremony signs. We can carry on being frenetic. We can carry on being in the choppy waters with our energy, being like a choppy water person. Yes, our lives are going to be like that. As I said, when we're cooking and we're like that, we chop our finger, we cut ourselves, yeah? And so it's in your energy. This choppy waters is in your energy. You have to choose best for yourself. Now that could mean actual decisions to be a hermit, to say no to what is keeping you in a frenetic kind of energy. It could be a kind of day when someone quits their job, walks out on it, start doing the best for yourself because it's just not serving you anymore. But let's get some clarifiers out. What about the hermit? What have we got this hermit out today? What's the hermit all about? Why the hermit? Wow, a few days ago, the energy updates are always right for me. But I listen to them myself. I pre-record these. I listen to them myself in the mornings, sometimes in the evening before, but in the mornings. And wow, they have been spot on for what I've been going through lately, personally. Got the Queen of Emotions out with the Hermit, right? Might be feeling a little bit raw then, emotionally. Want to stop and hide away and stay at home and replenish yourself and recover, that kind of thing. Wanting to hermit, just wanting to be by yourself, wanting to be alone in your emotions. So something emotional could have happened to you lately. It's going to be different for everybody, of course, but yeah, if you need that time for yourself to get yourself into those calmer waters, then definitely take that time. If I got it the wrong way around for. The Magician. Why have we got the Magician here? Something could have shaken you up, is what I'm just hearing there. Something could have shaken you up. So there could have been an accident or illness, something like that. Something happened. It could be a grieving process, something like that for some of you. Causing you to need some time, maybe to just feel things and process your emotions. Okay, the Magician, strength out with the Magician here. Yeah, you got to be strong to sit back. You know how I was saying about it feels to me like it's that time of the manifestation process where we just stop and wait for the universe's next move, wait for someone else's next move. Say if you are trying to get into a relationship, you're waiting for that other person to contact you. You're not messaging them all the time and being the first one to do it, you know? It's that kind of thing. And it takes a lot of strength to do that, to hold back. It's the easy thing to do is just to pile in there and just react to your ego and, you know, just do whatever your ego says, take action. It's actually the stronger thing to do to stop, to pull yourself back, to have that patience to do this tea ceremony, to be conscious, just to remain conscious and not be reacting to every whim, which is what your ego wants to do, right? It's like, no, take action, no, call them up, no, force them to do this, do that, you know, you haven't done enough yet, do more. We don't listen to that. We listen to that magician part of ourselves that knows, that deep knowing. So there's an awakening today here with the Judgment card. Why have we got that out? Why have we got the Judgment card out here? Now, this could be about judgment and discernment as well, because I'm feeling like some of you, you need to actually be saying no to someone or something. Oh, I don't know which one of that it is. Yeah, it's these two. Okay, they fell out together. As I said, I've got the Queen of Voices here. So some of you, I'm feeling you need to say no to someone or something. It's your judgment there. Don't just hide away. You need to say no to it. It could be a job or it could be a person. The Queen of Swords cut stuff out, right? The Queen of Swords here. There's a dream about this too. You might have had a dream about standing up to someone or something and saying no to it. But there's definite awakening here. It's like you reach the end of your rope, the end of your tether, going, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this anymore. I've got to cut it out. The dream of it. You had a dream of it. Of being free from it, of standing up to someone, of walking out of a job, whatever it is for you, you've had a dream of it, kind of preparing you. It's like a pre-run in your dreams of you doing it. You know, when you practice things, you know, when you've got something really important to say to somebody, and you might be kind of nervous to say it, and so you practice it in your mind, you practice it and practice it. It's that kind of thing. You've had some practice in your dreams about this, whether you're the kind of person that can recall your dreams or not. I feel like you've had some practice. So why the Six of Swords here coming out of choppy waters? Again, it's like another dreamy kind of thing. Three of materials, it's wishes. Okay, so this is more about, yes, it's about choosing your vibration. It always is, right? Because the vibration that we are dictates the actions that we take. Yeah. And so, like I was saying, if you're really frenetic and if you're not conscious and you're just, your mind somewhere else and you're rushing and you're cooking, you're going to chop your finger. That's when we chop our fingers, right? And so your vibration determines the actions that you take. And so this dreaming of the material stuff, it's saying it's not like dreaming like the Four of Voices. This is dreaming like a dream that you've had to have your own business or something like that. It's those kind of aspirational dreams. It's a more conscious dream than a dream, if you know what I mean. We should use a different word for it. The hopes and dreams that you have in your life aren't necessarily a dream that you have at night, right? That was a dream that you have at night, a practice run, your subconscious going through things that you need to go through in the conscious world. And this is more about hopes and dreams and putting that together, building it up. It can be about a co-creation as well, plans and dreams, that kind of thing. And so getting yourself out of choppy water. So for some, your vibration dictates the actions you take, right? So you change your vibration first. You don't just go, still running around like a headless chicken and then take action. But on top of that, on top of your vibration changing, there's something that you need to plan for here. And so get yourself out of choppy waters. It could be that you're in debt. It could be that you're having problems in relationships with someone. There's some choppy water going on in your life, which has been a reflection of your vibration. And you need to get yourself out of those choppy waters to build what it is that you actually want. Now, for some of you, I'm hearing that you're just around the wrong people. You're not around people of the same vibration, the same mindset, the same spirit, that kind of thing, for you to build these dreams, because they're not building this kind of dream. And so they're pulling you back into something else that they're building, the vibrations that they're building, or they're not getting themselves out of choppy water. You can't be around people that are in the choppy water. You need to get yourself out of that. Vibration is so important. It dictates the actions that we take. Throat just got dry all of a sudden. Hang on. Okay. It's tasty. Right, so let's get some clarifiers out for this then. A little bit deeper on the Hermit and the Queen of Emotions. What's all of this emotional stuff causing us to want to hide away and be by ourselves and take a break and rest and recuperate? And it could be about taking time out to yourself to get clear on how you feel and what you think about something as well. And we've got thinking and feeling here as the Hermit there. And give us more on this, something deeper. What's behind this? The Hermit and the Queen of Emotions. I mean, because that's our predominant energy. It's the first card out. A new day. There's a new beginning coming up, and you can change it. Yeah. It could be like, as I said, I've got this feeling that you're at the end of your tether, at the end of your rope. You're just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. And then you take time out for yourself to think straight, feel straight, get back to your own energy. And it's a new day. There's a dragonfly in this new day. You've got the sun coming up, it's a new day, but there's a dragonfly, which always signified to me this spiritual foundation behind this. So this awakening, it could be your higher self waking you up to what you're doing to yourself, and suddenly you wake up, you're aware of it. You have to slow down, get conscious, really conscious, hide away, feel it, get your head straight, and wait. What's this Magician and the Strength card? They're taking no action, or the only action to take is saying no, really. Emotional release, right? Yeah, this is the Queen of Emotions. So we've got an emotional release to do today. And it could just be like what you've been doing to yourself. If you've been in a process that suddenly you're waking up to today, like a job or a relationship, and it's just wearing you out, and then suddenly you hit that wall and you feel it, then you really feel it, right? And you're like, oh, that's what it's been doing to me. It could be a big emotional day today. Emotional release, the tears there coming out, and it's going to take strength to stop yourself from carrying on into that, and wait for something to manifest, wait for something to come back to you. So we're awakening to this saying no. Queen of Voices. She's got boundaries. Letting go. Letting go of whatever has been fueling us to keep ourselves in that place that we've been in that hasn't been comfortable for us. It's not just uncomfortable for us, it's detrimental to us. It's detrimental. What has been keeping you there? You're letting go of that reason. There's no good reason. There's no good reason to keep yourself in a place that doesn't feel good to you, because if it's not feeling good to you, it's not in alignment. If it's not in alignment, it's not good for anybody. And so if you think that you sacrificing yourself and how you feel, you're doing it for other people, and it's a good thing, it's not. It's either a win-win situation or it's a lose-lose situation. It's never lose-win, it's never win-lose. If you think it's a win-lose or a lose-win situation, what is actually going on there is enabling. It's codependence. It's not good for anybody. So could be waking up to that, this letting go and saying no. Letting go and saying no. There you go. Six of Swords and the Three of Materials. So building some kind of hopes and dreams that you've got are not available to you when you're in these, remain in these choppy waters, and that's what you're getting yourself out of today, is that choppy waters, both in your energy and in your actions that you've taken from that energy. And the actions that you take from that energy, it might not be that frenetic thing. It might not be that you feel like you've been choppy, but you could just be sacrificing yourself, thinking that you're doing things for other people, sacrificing yourself. That's choppy energy too. Not looking after yourself, not self-loving. That is not good energy. Okay, so we've got two cards out here. I'm going to take them both. Movement into balance. Moving yourself into balance, not leaving yourself out. Moving into those calmer waters, more balance, so that you can build your dreams and joy. That's what's going to bring the joy. So don't go for short-term joy, go for this long-term joy by moving yourself into balance, the slow, sure way, the building your dreams. This is the card of planning and building your dreams, not just dreaming about it. Okay, so what's going on in our love lives today? Anything much? Let's see. Love lives for everybody today. Give your relationship a chance. Wow, I just heard give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Give your relationship a chance. Give yourself a chance. Now, our relationships, they are a mirror reflection of the relationship that we have with ourselves. So if you're giving yourself a chance, you will be giving your relationship a chance. If you're doing the self-loving thing, you're going to attract an amazing relationship. Someone that loves you to that same standard, you know? We show people how to treat us by the way that we treat ourselves. So yeah, I'm hearing very clear from that. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, yes, but work on loving yourself more, putting yourself first more. You know, it's very draining when we have to look after someone else and they're not looking after themselves. That's codependency, right? And don't be that person. Don't be that person that's not looking after yourself, putting yourself on someone else. Work on yourself is working on your relationship. Now you've got to look on your side here, and so things could be slow in your relationship, and it might feel like you're waiting for them to make a next move, but really you're waiting on yourself to love yourself. Luck is on your side anyway. Any actions that you take, self-loving actions that you take today, will have a positive, it is working on your relationship, it will have a positive effect on your relationship. That's what I'm hearing. And as I said, it's exhausting looking after someone that won't look after themselves. And so if you look after yourselves, you are benefiting your partner for sure. If you are in a relationship, if you're waiting for a relationship, got your eye on someone, or you're single at the moment and you do want a relationship, then you're just going to get into that energy, you know, by looking after yourself. You're going to get into that energy. Anyway, any actions that you take today, any self-loving actions that you take today will be moving you forward on your relationship journey. Cooperation here. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person has experience and value. Cooperation. teamwork, cooperation, building your dreams. Everyone's vibration is important. It's important who you're around, who you're not around to, who you say no to, and all of that. It's really, today is about really fine-tuning your vibration and feeling what you've been doing to yourself and changing that, loving yourself, changing that by hurting away. And the weather could be on your side. Is what I first heard. Or other conditions could be helping you. Yeah. It might be locked down or something like that. Oh, the Grim Reaper. Got the Grim Reaper here. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this is for some of you. Your queen are voicing a relationship. You're saying no to them. Well, it does seem to scream endings, doesn't it? This. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, a job. Give your relationship a chance. Means give yourself a chance, you know? Love yourself. So if you've been trying to work on a relationship and you're always sacrificing yourself, today could be the turning point where you're just like, oh, I can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. It's over. I'm going to be by myself. No second chances. It could be that you've been around and around in cycles trying to detach from this relationship. You see what else is on this card. It's not just the relationship is over, no second chances. Then it says grow and transform your life. You see, that's when you grow and transform your life. Luck is on your side. That's when luck is on your side. Sounds like there's some cat fights. It's not Chicken though. She's inside with me. She's asleep on the bed over there. Right, so let's find out what else is going on today for everybody. Thought that was coming out then. Here we go. A tent. This is about temporary situations. A temporary situation. So you're not going to be going through this forever. And I don't feel like it's even going to take a long time. I feel like you could have been going through this process for a while and it's just the end of it. It's just that point where you're like, that's it, no more. I'm at the end of it now. That's good to know. But take care. Enemies are working against you. Enemies, people that have got a different point of view, people that might want to pull you back into the darkness. So it feels like you've been in the darkness here. And someone might want to pull you back into that and have you keep on enabling them or whatever it is that you've been doing. So take care. Enemies, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it enemies. It's just forces that will work against you and try and keep you in that vibration that you've been in before. You need to be strong here. Queen of Voices. Queen of Voices can be the bitch, you know, in a negative expression, in a positive expression. She's just very strong and she knows her boundaries and she says no. Stands up for herself. So hammock, love it. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally, both, right? Emotionally and mentally is what I'm getting. Physically too. You're staying at home today. Taking a vacation, yeah. It's what is needed today. And torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, judgment, awareness and understanding. Taking us back to the top, which was about tea ceremonies, slowing down, being conscious about everything today. Being very mindful today. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. It's a big day of learning today. Okay, let's get some of these out and then we'll get some advice for the day from the other tarot decks. What have we got today from these cards, please? We got the King, very strong and powerful energy here. But in this card, he's got his hand up there. You see, it's a bit of a no. It's a no. It's a strong no from the King there. No more, like a command. Be like that today. You command it today. No more. I'm doing this no more. So get into that King energy and feel that. You're declaring something like a king would. I don't know what that card is. What else? Thank you. Oh, Eros. Well, that's a surprise. So Eros is like sexual romantic love is Eros. Erotic, it's where the word erotic comes from. And so for some of you, this is about a romantic relationship that you're putting an end to, and it could be sex that draws you back in. You could be in a cycle of getting back together with someone because of the passionate attraction there. And this is kind of telling me, don't do that. Declare it that it's over. It's a day to declare a relationship over if that's you. It's that Grim Reaper, you know, the Grim Reaper is the end of it. Cuts it out. Takes out that side. Cuts it out. Dead end. A dead end. This is the end of something. Big ending today. It's a big ending today. Can't go any further than this. It's time to put a lid on it. Right, so what is your advice for us today? How best to deal with these energies? It wouldn't surprise me if we got the Hermit out again, really. The King of Swords. Thinking about things. Right, the Queen of Swords, she cuts it out because she's got strong boundaries. Yeah, the King of Swords does too, but he thinks more. He's not reacting to his emotions. He's not letting his ego drive him. He's thinking about things. He's doing the right thing for himself. He's not letting his heart just go, oh, go on then, I'll carry on in these patterns. That's not the King of Swords. The King of Swords knows what he's doing, right? He thinks about things. He thinks things through. He's kind of serious. Be like that. Be like the King of Swords today. It will help you out. I got told in my dream, I woke up the other night dreaming about a tarot card, and I was given in that dream a different meaning. It's funny too, a different meaning for that tarot card. I haven't actually pulled it out in a spread since that dream, but I just saw it then and it made me chuckle. I can't wait for it to come out because it's going to be a funny moment when it's right for me to deliver that message with it. So more advice. How to best deal with these energies today. For the collective. What's that? Okay. This says, Ace of Wands, ambition and willpower. Yeah, willpower, using your strength, ambition. Ambition is like the three materials here, what it is that you want to create. You can't create it if you keep on in these old patterns. And so it's use that ambition and that willpower, the willpower to say no now and let go and to move into this balance. Like I said, the strength today is in saying no. It's in just stopping. It's just in stopping and being in that space. The Ace of Wands. Something good is coming is what I'm hearing, but that's the best thing to do today. Use that strength and that willpower to say no, to stop, to put an end to something, because there's a big awakening happening today. There you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like a private reading with me, then you can have a public reading, a mini reading through donations in my show, my daily show, Psychic Cafe. Come along to that. I'd love to see you. We can have a private reading from my website, behealing.com. Would love to read for you privately. So have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.